I can't move. Oh!
Oh
Holy!
my god. No. Oh my god.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Run!
Oh my fucking god! Oh no! No! Oh
Why are you
god!
going so slow?
I can't go any faster! I have some friends who are mechanics, and you know the interesting thing they always tell me? If it weren't for dumb people, they would be out of the job. It's true. Much like dentists, I heard... was it you that told me the story? It was just like, what would you recommend for, like, if I wanted to keep my teeth healthy? It's like, oh, well, in all honesty, drink nothing but soda, chew on metal things, and just do all that, and, you know, you'll keep me in business. I can't remember who it was that told me that. I just think back to all the times where I've seen people doing dumb things in cars. The one thing for me was this dude was doing it was in the Coalfield Progress, a newspaper back in my hometown, and there was this guy in a silver Honda Accord who was like doing donuts, and he took one donut too wide, and he hit one of those parking like concrete divide like at the end of parking lots to like keep you from like rolling forward up onto the curb. He hits one, and basically his back tire bends in, and he skids to a stop. He's like and then everyone's just like, oh! In your mind, you're not wanting anything bad to happen, but also you're kind of there just being like, come on, brake. Yeah, the person who did that
kind of like, this
was a
is
jerk.
mildly entertaining that they're doing this right now, but you know what would be really entertaining?
Oh, yeah.
Seeing them fuck the car up.
Real mechanic stuff, aka Donut Media. Yeah, I know that Donut Media is a fairly large like car channel and all that, and I know there's people out there who really love Donut Media. I like Donut Media. I've seen some of their stuff. And they're talking about when showing off goes wrong. Let's check it out. Let's see what kind of trouble these show-offs get into. Here we go.
Showing off in your car can have serious mechanical consequences.
Today we're looking at what can happen when you show off a little too hard for the boys.
I'm Angelina, he's Sandro, we're real mechanics.
A little bit.
It was at this moment he knew he f***ed up.
Is that his fender liner?
Yeah,
That's
it's
hanging
coming
out.
out.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh!
Yeah, that's a lot of
Oh
money.
yeah,
That's a
look
lot
at
of
that
money.
whole, oh.
Yeah.
Oh no! Ooh, that is friction, my dude. That's what friction will do. It basically pulled it under and just popped the friggin' fender off.
Tore everything off right there.
Yep.
It's because it's
Yes,
connected.
it's- yeah.
It's connected to the whole thing.
That's fiberglass back there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole quarter panel
Yeah.
is connected, so the whole quarter panel is gone. That's
You don't want to mess around with tires blowing up like that in a nice car. He's already got a worn out bald tire. Tires are made of steel belts under all that rubber. When all of this tread goes away, these steel belts can come apart. Those belts are stronger than fiberglass.
I thought the wheel well like bent back and like it pulled it out and just blew it out like that. No, I was wrong.
what we call like a huarache. It's gonna be flapping in.
The tire like snapped, exploded, and basically just like that part off the car pretty much.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. But I mean, he had fun, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
He'd
How
probably
much is
buy
fun
another
worth?
one.
$8,000 job, easy.
Oh, this ain't good.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
That bumper's gonna be on fire.
yeah, that's what
That's
happens.
SpongeBob.
You know, throwing flames is all fun and games. This is like the biggest thing right now with all the young folks. Shani, everybody wants to throw
Yeah, honey.
flames. And it's so funny because the whole goal used to be to go fast, and then the flames were like a sign that you could go fast. And now, oh, the flames are the cool part. Well, if you want to do that, you're gonna need a lot of fuel or some sort of secondary ignition, or both of those things in order to get flames coming out of the tailpipe. But with that, it's gonna come a lot of heat, and your exhaust system can only take so much. And when you're out there all night, you know, trying to impress the crowd.
Oh my God!
Some people put spark plugs. There's fire kits. There's the two-step kits. There's all kinds of you can do now to get fire. It looks tight. Don't get me wrong. Like, I like it. I'll flow with it, but it fucks it all up too. It can fuck up your engine. You'll catch fire. He came out and homeboy's just looking at it like clueless. Like, what, are you gonna piss on it or?
Yeah, that's a thought.
Yeah, if you have that kind of system in your car, I think you need to ride around with 2 fire extinguishers in your passenger seat.
At least, dude. Dude, this is why if I ever do a flame set like that, which I never will, but if I did, I would have an X amount of distance between my fender, or between my back bumper, and like where the tailpipes come out. Like, you would want distance between those so that your back bumper didn't catch fire. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it.
I'll put it in the mid. It's kind of mid.
It's mid. It's mid. No
Mid.
cap. No cap.
Let's go to the next unseasoned clip.
Oh,
Woo.
no.
That's,
They got steel wool
those
in
are
there.
weird flames.
Yeah,
They got steel wool back there. You seen those? Those steel wool things? Like, you light them up and then you, like, spin them around and they, like, throw sparks.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what he's got back there. Like, he's already pre-lit them and he's letting the exhaust, like, shoot the sparks out.
Maybe.
that cat blew up.
Yeah.
Nice. Trying to keep it performance with stock.
Yeah.
Just because you want to go get a tune.
That's actually kind of part of the process too. When people do some of these different tunes to try to get some of those flames and stuff like that, if you didn't take out your catalytic converter, that's definitely what's going to happen.
It's because the problem is when you do tunes, sometimes, let's just say you don't have cats, so you're chilling, right? But then you get state ref or you get a ticket.
You gotta pop them back on.
You gotta pop them back on, and they're still fucking around doing that. And
Yeah.
I mean, that cat's not gonna hold that pressure, all that fuel. It's gonna blow at one point.
If you see sparks coming out of your exhaust versus flames, that's gonna be like particles of inside cat metal, just melted, molten metal.
The catalytic converter is the granddaddy of the emissions. That's what holds everything right there. So when that bad boy blows up, like 3 G's each.
Let's look at that next clip. Oh.
Air Corvettes.
2 old-ass men racing.
Oh no!
Damn,
Oh, they fucked both of them up.
He fucked up the other guy too?
He fucked both of them
I
up,
think
dude.
they raced. Grandpa on the right didn't warm up his tires. Grandpa on the left forgot to drift off of that. Watch, he should have
Yeah.
drifted off right there. F you. I think the guy on the right still got out. Oh yeah, it's the guy on the right because he banked him.
Oh man, and then he's like, oh, oops.
I'm back.
Oops. I'm gonna assume maybe he broke traction when he shifted and he tried to overcompensate.
You're power shifting
That
and if
happens.
those tires are slippery and you don't have control of that, that's the problem.
You never chirped gears when you shifted?
Yeah, you do, but not a lot. If you didn't burn
You don't drive a
tires.
lot of fast cars.
I do.
Just
I do.
kidding, I'm just kidding.
It was like, you don't drive a lot of fast cars. I do, but not as many as I would like.
Yeah. Also, I just noticed he's got these dates on his hand. Those are, I guarantee you, those are his kids. 07, 2010, 2012, 2016, 2019. That's pretty cool. Also, you got a lot of fucking kids, dude.
If
Oh,
you
you
guys
get
want to
paid
see
well as a
me
mechanic.
race her.
Leave
Let
it
us
in the
know.
comments.
Nah, but that's what I think happened. That they didn't burn out, and then the weather makes a big difference.
Yeah.
If it's early in the morning, the moisture, it's cold, the tires are not like actually gripping.
The compound of the tire, it's like a pencil eraser, and so the colder rubber is, the harder it is, and so you'll lose traction so much easier. When the rubber is warm, it's nice and sticky and grippy.
Whenever you see people actually race, you can see strips of tire markings because you can grip. Right there, like concrete probably was still like slippery. He got nervous, lost it, and slammed into the Humvee. On this next clip that we're about to see, there's a spin out, but this guy's blaming it on his pressure sensor and his traction control. Let's see if it's true. BMW, they always lose control.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
That's bullshit.
It's just
At what point do you say, hey, something's wrong? Something's wrong. You gotta let off, right?
It's him.
You know, it definitely is true that if stability control got overactive and started applying brakes in certain areas, but I think he exacerbated the problem by just trying to throttle out.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have tried to throttle out of that. Everybody knows if you're gonna try to do a burnout, you should turn traction control off.
Yes.
Have you ever been off-roading with a 4Runner and the traction control kicks in?
I haven't done it with the traction control on.
It actually grabs it to make it turn left or right by itself. When you take it off, hell yeah, you can do whatever you want. But the traction control side is like, I don't know, it's just like the feeling of somebody trying to stop you from having fun.
Yeah, traction control is meant for like highways. That's if you're like on the highway, you know, it's meant to help you with hydroplaning and stuff like that. It's meant to, it's meant to, you know, for like everyday drivers. But if you're in a car and you are looking to, you know, do something that's a little unconventional, turn that shit off.
And I'm over here
It's
like,
true.
oh, f you. Oh, no, f you. So
I'm happy, but
that could have happened.
okay. A mixture of both.
No, that's bullshit then. My computer was doing it all by itself.
Well, I think we all learned something really valuable here. Turn your stability control off before you do burnouts, kids.
Give me the next clip.
Oh no.
Whoa!
Oh shit! Oh, into the post. Oh!
He almost pulled that off, and I only say he.
Okay. In the wise words of an old green dude on an ancient planet, do or do not. There is no try.
Because probably not a lot of women would
Almost
have
counts with horseshoes and
hand grenades. Yeah.
tried that in that car. I don't think so. I don't think so. Generally, we overthink things, and we probably would have seen that through 10 different ways it would have went bad and been like, ah.
It could be a mom going to the grocery store.
Oh, that's true.
Come on, damn it. Internet being a bitch. Come on now. Come on, Internet. Don't be so mean. Patiently waiting. Come on.
Can have serious mechanical Oh, that's true.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, we're back.
Different ways it would have went bad and been like, ah.
It could be a mom going to the grocery store.
Oh, that's true.
She's in.
It's late for school. We gotta get there.
You guys.
We woke up late. This is not their first time doing that.
No, but he did that badass. I give him props because it's rain.
Yeah, I agree with them. This is not their first time going over that, but I guarantee it is the last time they are in that car.
Probably.
Not
Oh.
my bot, though.
Oh yeah.
You're right. It's one of the boys.
Yep. It's the boys.
Guys, so what do you
What?
think?
Hey.
Homeboy right here did wrong.
Honestly, just picked the wrong day to do it because this was a pro, okay? Like, he landed super straight. That was, he could have pulled that off if it wasn't wet on the ground. Had it not been raining that day, I don't think that would have happened. I think that would have been a successful landing. Sandra, where do you think those sparks are coming from right there?
Fun. Straight fun. That's where the
Yeah.
sparks are coming from.
If they wanted
Absolutely.
to do this often and you wanted your vehicle to be able to handle that kind of air, you're definitely going to need to beef up your suspension, your springs, your shocks.
Yep.
You might even need new geometry of control and trailing arms. But that stuff costs a lot of money. It's an expensive hobby, kind of like drifting.
So Red Bull wouldn't do it.
Red Bull has the money to do that.
No, I said a Red Bull drink.
Oh, no.
All you
Red Bull
need
don't
is-
give you wings.
Yeah, somebody see you over that already.
Yep.
A Red Bull and a Chevy Cobalt.
That's what you call preparation right there.
Yeah.
We do not approve that.
Ooh.
Going over 100 miles an hour.
Oh.
Oh.
What the f just happened, bro?
No.
What the just happened, yo? What the Dude, the wheel just fell off.
Oh no!
Again?
Again!
Oh no! Oh!
How the fuck did that happen?
Don't tell me it's from him like jerking the wheel too fast. Yeah, he's going almost 100 miles an hour. He's going like 90 plus. And then watch him jerk the wheel here. Oh! Yeah, guarantee you, he jerked the wheel trying to do something stupid, and the passenger wheel just went whoop.
What the just happened, bro?
No.
Just happened,
Either that or the wheel jerked because of the wheel falling off.
Dude, the wheel just fell off. Again?
Again?
Oh!
And look at that bolt, dude. Look at the bolt. Look at the bolt. Like all of these are like, are those stripped now?
So that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, how the hell did it come off whenever the bolts are all still on there?
Oh! G37s are notorious for that. I don't
For
know why.
wheels falling off?
Yeah, I don't
That
know
the
why.
lug nuts come loose?
Yeah, they snapped right off. If you're not paying attention
Weak metal. Weak metal.
to where you're taking the car to, that makes a big difference. Some people are shading. They'll leave the shit loose. They'll leave the shit loose. But then if you're doing modifications, once again, we don't know if they had spacers.
Yeah, they had spacers, that's
so they
true.
had anything there.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
you actually just hit the nail on the head with the spacers, because if you look at the very tips of the lug studs, those look like fresh metal. I think you're right. I think it did shear
So
off.
those
It's a
are just the
G30.
studs. Those aren't the bolts. That's why.
Well, yeah. Basically, they got.
All the bolts are laying in the street some distance back.
Well, no. The bolts. These are like. I say bolts, but what I meant are the studs, whereas the nuts came off.
Yeah, that's what I was trying.
The nuts got stripped off.
37. They are kind of wide set, and everybody kind of wants that fitment where the wheels are sitting kind of flush with the fenders, so you put a spacer to space out the wheel. But the problem is you're really only using like that much lug nut, so each lug nut's holding on by a couple of threads. You got to be really careful when you are putting spacers on and make sure that there is enough bite from the lug nut to the lug stud to prevent something like that happening.
Or if you're going too far out, use adapters, not spacers.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're f***ing with spacers, know your shit, bro. If you actually f*** somebody up, it's not gonna be fun anymore.
Yeah.
Especially for you. I'm sad. Let's go to the next
I
clip.
know.
Oh. Uh-oh.
That's all clutch, baby.
I know, that's right. He
That's
thinks he's.
all.
Oh, damn.
blew it
Yeah.
up.
R.I.P.
That's all clutch,
He
baby
thought he was
boy.
doing a burnout.
His little face.
Yeah, you gotta look for that back smoke, not that front smoke. You know what I'm talking about. When
Yeah.
you're doing a burnout, the goal is to try to transition the power from the engine to the drivetrain to the back wheels. But especially if you have a worn out clutch and you're not good with that motion there, you think you're doing a burnout because you hear your engine revving up and bouncing off the rev limiter, but your tires are not moving. You can see it went awry because it built up so much heat. We probably blew out of the bell housing here, and we probably have flywheel components and clutch components that.
Yeah, basically, that's molten metal from him hitting the clutch, and like putting it in dry and like putting it in first, right as it's at its highest reps, and then right there, that's those bright pieces right there, that's molten steel, that's molten like material from your clutch.
I like the two different expressions to this. She's just like, man, you fucked up. And he's just like, oh.
He's like,
He's like, pain.
he's like, oh, dude, what did you do?
She's just like, it's funny that you screwed up like that. And he's just like, that hurts me.
You're not good with that. The rev limiter, but your tires are not moving. You can see it went awry because it built up so much heat. We probably blew out of the bell housing here, and we probably have flywheel components and clutch components that are now falling out under
All
the
over
bottom
the
of the
place.
car. You should probably take a look in your rear view. If you don't see smoke coming out of the back, you gotta let off because you're burning out your clutch and not your tires.
When did they change the clutch? That guy probably bought it and didn't give a f***. Showed up. I'm gonna floss it to the boys. I'm so mid right now.
Oh.
You want me to tell you? I'm gonna explain what you did wrong. I give her props for answering like that. I would have been like, oog.
Basic guy responds like, ooh.
That part blew up. Pay me. Next clip.
Oh no.
That's
You
class.
know, this guy.
That's class, nice.
This is not his fault. The guy that pulled out right there. This dude's driving like a maniac
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah.
in a Mercedes with.
Airbag blew out.
Okay, dude driving, is he wearing a fucking mask?
Well, yeah, because he doesn't want to be incriminated.
Ah, right.
You see, I guarantee you, this is one of those like crazy.
My brain immediately went to getaway driver from a bank robbery. Like what?
Well, this guy is probably one of those like influencers that does the crazy driving. For instance, the earliest one that I can remember, like there was a guy who ran the Autobahn in Germany, which is I think like 30 miles worth of or I forget how much. Forgive me, but he did like a what they call a suicide run, which basically he's on his motorcycle and he just weaves through traffic the whole time, and he like did the full Autobahn in like a ridiculous time where he was averaging like think of 150 to 160 miles an hour, and I remember they called him the Black Prince because his bike was all black. He wore like all black leather, like a black helmet, and the police could never catch him. Like as far as I know, they never caught him. But this is the modern day variant where these people get on these freeways and where there's low police presence. They get the police scanners out, make sure there's very little police presence for like 10 miles, and then they just drive like maniacs for clout. And this is one of these instances where
In
he
my
fucked
opinion,
up.
people who do that, you're all pieces of shit.
Exactly.
You're putting other people's lives at risk. Go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
It's a weird ski mask on.
You're not that guy, my dude. He was
What
going
a
through
heck.
through the streets like thinking he's all cool. Yeah. You know what's funny? That he's stupid because insurance won't cover that. So for those that don't know, if you have insurance and you're showing that video, they won't cover nothing. You're paying that out of pocket. That's gonna cost them a pretty penny.
And that's a Mercedes too. So.
That's an
And that's a nice Mercedes.
That's an S550. Those cars are notorious.
That's
Once
an
you get
S-Class?
accidents, even the
Dude, you're doing that in a fucking S-Class? How much money do you have to throw away to where you can do that dumb shit in an S-Class?
There's a reason there are driving simulators, guys.
Exactly.
You can do this shit in a driving simulator and not put yourself and other people at risk.
But-
along with your expensive ass piece of equipment.
Also, here's what I'll say. Just don't pay $30,000 for a stupid racing sim thing instead of fixing your air conditioning. Yeah, Brian, I'm still calling you out for that shit.
I mean, it's still a better investment than going out and doing that.
No, I agree. I agree. But still, what are you going to pick? Stupid $30,000 racing sim or fixing your fucking air conditioning?
Guess it depends on how hot I feel right now.
Butt crack of summer and it's averaging 90 degrees every day.
Yeah, I'd probably fix the AC.
Yeah.
tilts too, and the top glass won't close no more. So that, believe it or not, that's easy, like at least $15,000 hit to 20 grand. This is not cool. These are the type of things you shouldn't be doing to show off to anybody, any social media, anything, because you're gonna f up somebody else.
We're into fun and cheeky shenanigans, not mean shenanigans.
Not this, bro.
No.
Not cool. We don't
You
approve
ain't
of
that guy.
But on the mechanical part, you're
Oh no.
What? Oh. Just a good old boy. So imagine hearing that. What?
I can actually hear that. Have you seen the bloopers of like the OG Dukes of Hazzard? Like the amount of General Lees that just got destroyed every time they hit the ground.
I figured they would have.
There was actually someone.
Well, I mean, like, okay, so Reno 911, you know the episode with Fast Eddie McClintock?
Yes.
Like, you can see right before they cut how it fucking folds his car in half when he hits the end of one of those jumps.
Yeah.
Like, you can see him land, and you can actually see the front of the car go, like, for just a second, and then they cut back, and he's driving away with a fresh car.
Eat
obviously.
my dust, boys.
Yeah, but like you can
Damn, that fast
like
lady
when you
McClintock.
go to land jumps like that, it doesn't fucking work out a lot. of
No, it
times.
doesn't. No, it does. Well, here's the thing with the Dukes of Hazzard. They did it, and they had it set to the original theme by Waylon Jennings. And basically, it's like as soon as it goes, it's like, just some good old boys, never meaning no harm. Just like the it's like they pull the power out of the record player and it just swerves and hits on the embankment. It's like, hope the fucking stunt drivers of that show are paid good money. God have mercy.
I'm sure they were.
I hope so. Oh.
While you're going reverse and flip your shit.
You never take a vehicle that has a high center of gravity and try to do any of that sideways movement because they are more prone to flipping like that. You see it on the freeway when people try to overcompensate and they lose control in, like a Chevy Tahoe or Land Cruisers, Expeditions. And not because there's anything wrong with the vehicle, but those vehicles are not meant to do something like that. And so, you're playing with fire when you do something like that. Something that's lower, or even, let's say not lower, but you've got some tires that are not going to have as much flex in them. You might have less of an issue, but it's a rough day.
Let's go over to the next clip.
Oh, wow.
Oh, lowrider,
That's
here we
impressive.
go.
That's sexy.
He's a pro hopper.
That's back in the day. Those videos older shit.
That's it.
Oh no, not the Impala!
Is that a 64 too?
Oh, it's not an Impala, my mistake.
Oh no. He's back. Oh, is that a 64 too?
Yep.
Oh man.
What do you got under your belt? This 64?
The 64.
Okay, f***ed up the door too.
Yeah.
Yes, or is that a 64 Impala? I think it is a 64 Impala. Oh.
He like monster trucked that thing.
You know what? At that point, you just gotta buy that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
They either buy it or give the guy whose car you just fucked up all the money to get it fixed. Like, that's a respect thing, dude. Like, and here's the thing, none of these cars are insured properly. Like, have proper insurance.
Probably not.
Because
probably not driving around on the street with them.
Exactly. Like, these are show cars, but still, I would take care of that. I would take care of it, and I would do my damnedest to ensure that car can run again.
The way my financials always go, I would have spent all of the money just to get my car to look like that. And that would have happened, and I'd be like, fuck.
Well, okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I always wanted a lowrider whenever I was a kid. I first saw a lowrider. I forget what film I saw it in, but I remembered as soon as they hit the switch and the ass end of the thing just started going up. I'm like, damn. I was like, I wanted a lowrider so bad.
Much. Yeah. He now owns a totaled 64 Impala.
Oh, it is an Impala. Okay, so I was right. Because I couldn't tell because the body style it confused me.
When he gassed it is when he really messed up there.
He was trying to lock it and he just didn't step on the brake.
How much rear brake pressure he's getting right there?
You do get it.
Just not enough.
So it's not enough. But I mean, he's looking at the sky, so he's not even paying attention where the f he's going.
Yeah, he may not even realize.
And repairs on the 6.4, ballparking 25,000. What do you think on the?
Easy. Well, it's because it's a classic car, dude. You can't find those parts no more.
Yeah.
There we go.
Not a lot of body damage, it looks like. I mean, drive shaft, maybe.
I don't think he gives a
No. Pro hoppers, they are used to bending things, damaging things, because you are slamming the crap out of that car every time you go to hop it.
Yes.
You probably know that car, huh?
Yeah, Lloyd, you probably know that.
Let's hop into the next clip. All right. See no drag race.
Uh-oh.
Nice. You see, that's pavement right there. That's beautiful. That's,
you can tell, yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, he blew it out.
Oh, no.
Oh, he snapped it.
Yeah.
He snapped it.
Oh, no. Yeah, he snapped an axle or a drive shaft.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh, they're still trying to race. Hell yeah.
No way. No, are you serious? Dude. Dude.
That's where the boys, you guys are amazing.
That's, okay. That is commitment. That I give props. That's commitment right there, dude.
fucking amazing.
Came
That's
in
beautiful.
clutch.
For the dub, the boys.
Yeah.
Look how fast they reacted too. As soon as it happened,
Hey,
his
hot.
crew came up and was
Yeah.
like,
They were
"No,
like-
we got it.
They're like,
Here
shit,
they
we got
come."
you, dude. We
There
got
we
you.
go.
One
Let's
Yeah,
go.
horsepower,
yeah.
2 horsepower.
Everybody
Two
hops in.
manpower.
Then
No, fuck 2 horsepower. That's 2 manpower, dude. Men are not as powerful as horses.
these guys, yeah.
This was over
These
here
guys
like-
had slow reaction
That
time.
was dang. You're so mid, bro.
Come on.
Unseasoned.
We can tell that it was probably a drive shaft breaking because you can still hear the engine revving, but he's not going anywhere and it's just rolling.
He hooked and it snapped that drive shaft.
Yeah.
Boom.
See, okay, where these are both back-wheel drive cars and they don't have like all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive and all that, basically, if, you know, your drivetrain to your back wheels gets fucked, you're done. Like, you ain't be able to do shit. My dad was on a trip one time, and he was in his just Ford Ranger that he had. And here's the thing, Ford Rangers are infamously bad trucks, especially that era. It was like a 2002, 2003 Ford Ranger, and he had it, and the drive shaft broke on him in the middle of like a trip. So my dad, to get home, like he got the drive shaft, you know, he found where it broke, like one of the spokes on the drive shaft broke and it fell out. But my dad, you know, got it undone, got the other one undone, you know, the other bolt undone, put it in the back of his truck, and then he put it in four-wheel drive and basically just used the front wheels to pull him home. So that's the beauty of four-wheel drive. If your drive shaft to your back wheels go away, you know, if your car is like rear-wheel drive, which most cars are, then you can go into four-wheel and use the two wheels to get you to where you need to go.
You can do as much modification to your engine as you can afford, but it's always going to find the weak link. So if you put all the money in the engine, then the next weak link is going to be the transmission. You build up the transmission, the next weak link is going to be your drive shaft. You build up the drive shaft, the next weak link is going to be your rear def. You build up the rear def, it's going to find the weak link.
And we found the weak
Every
link.
time.
No,
You saw it right there, that guy.
we did that. Guy's
Yeah.
crew, way
Mr.
too
Mid.
slow.
See, that's like you need boys. Look at that.
Workwear, clothes that you wear while you work. Super excited to announce that Donut has made its own line of workwear. I'm talking jackets, fully custom accents, heavy duty canvas, bespoke donut buttons, chenille patchwork, chain stitching. Are you kidding me? These things are 100% ready for working on your car or making you look good when you're doing something else. We've been working on this stuff for months. I've personally been very involved.
Jesus
I put
Christ, would they film that on a friggin' VHS?
to Seattle to feel fabrics. It
I
looks
was going to say Donut Media filming on a potato.
really cool, and it's like the perfect level of elevated. This stuff is now available at donutmedia.com or check it out at Zoomies, but hurry because I hear it's selling out super fast. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go wear these clothes to do some work. You should try it on for a change.
If you want to see even more lowrider fails, click here. Do you have any fatherly advice for the audience?
Try to keep it safe as possible. And don't be mid. My name is Sandro. You guys better subscribe, and I'm gonna bite you guys.
I'm Angelina. I'll see y'all in the next video.
You know, say, bite me with them sharp-ass
Yeah, some
canines you
people
got
talk
there.
about his teeth. He has vampire teeth.
He
for
does,
sure.
man. He's got them sharp-ass canines. I see them canines, I'm just like, God dang, Sandro, are you El Vampiro? Are you El Vampiro? La Supervisto?
Mine used to be kind of that sharp, but I chipped them off.
Yeah. This one over here is
Mine's
fairly
really-
sharp.
This one's fake now.
Yeah, well,
I'm pretty sure.
this one's
But this one
still...
got chipped on a microphone.
This one's still pretty sharp. This one's dull. This one, I can't remember what I did, but I chipped the tip of this one. And it's sort of like planed out over time. And yeah, it's just one of those things.
With Ultra Grave, I always did a thing on Casket Slam where whenever it went back out to like just the one guitar, like down, I would like be like back from the front of the stage a little bit, and I would like run and I would jump as high as I could and like land and go back into the next part, you know?
Yeah.
And I fucking came down at one point and brought my microphone up too fast and went on that tooth right there, and I knocked the point off of it. It hurt really bad.
I bet it did.
But it actually, like, I just funneled it into the scream for the songs.
You're like, oh man, I'm sorry. So yeah.
Now I felt it afterwards, and I was like, shit. I was like, I knocked the point off my tooth.
Yeah. Remember when I chipped this one down here, like, out of my middle tooth, like right here? When I chipped it, I remembered it was a jawbreaker. And basically, I had it in my mouth, and then I remembered I hopped over something. And when I did, I like, pull it out, and it stuck in, and the part of my tooth was stuck in the jawbreaker. I was like, well, at least it didn't break it in half.
The tooth that's gone out of the bottom of my mouth now, though, I was like eating that mochi, you know, and it was like, sure enough, stuck in the mochi.
Ooh.
Top half of the tooth.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
That's why it's not there no more.
Well,
I'm gonna get a fake one at some point.
Well, shit happens, dude.
Yeah, I keep forgetting I gotta call my dentist because they were supposed to call me to tell me what the insurance would be on my next two teeth getting fixed.
Actually, I need to do that too because they were gonna fix it. They were gonna.
That was at the beginning of January that I started waiting on them to call me, and they've never called me.
Same.
I need to call them.
Yeah, I need to do the same. And I'll do that tomorrow. I will do that tomorrow as soon as they're open.
I will plan to do that tomorrow, and I will probably forget because that's what keeps happening.
Oh god! All right, back into this. Or actually, no, they're done. So, yeah. So, hey, what did y'all think? Did y'all like this real mechanic stuff? Because I like this stuff. I like Sandro, and I like what's her name? It's being covered by Lloyd's stupid face.
Was it Angelina?
I think so. Hold on. Yes, Sandro and Angelina. Hey, you remember? So yeah, this was a good video. I like
an immediate interest in her because she's kind of my type.
Glasses, lip piercing, black hair,
gothy style.
Yeah,
she has cool tattoos and stuff.
Also, she seems to know how to handle herself. Hey, and if your car ever fucks up, she can just be like, "Don't worry, babe, I got this." And you're like, will you marry me? But yeah, anyway. So, thank y'all very much for tuning in. And until next time, I'm Nate.
I am Nick.
Y'all be good people. Take care. Peace.